chicken. He's
I'm with the chicken. I'm with the chicken. I'm with the chicken. I'm with the chicken.
He's
The
the
chicken's
chicken.
here.
That's the chicken.
I
There's
want a
a chicken.
big
That's the
bucket
chicken.
of
He's
chicken.
chicken.
I want a big bucket of chicken.
Burger the chicken.
Here's some trivia for you, everybody. Stupid question, movie edition. All right, guys. So I'm a big Star Trek fan. We're going to go over this a lot, but I want to know, we talk about what your favorite Star Trek TV series is, but let's talk about the groupings of movies. Is your favorite Star Trek grouping of movies the original series, Next Gen, or the Kelvin timeline? Let me know. Sound off in the comments. Stitch, duet this, whatever you want to do. I want to hear from you and hear what you guys think. Make sure to follow for more. Check out the Scene Snobs, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.
Can I help you, sir?
Yeah, what the hell are these?
These are tortillas. Tortillas deliciosas.
Yeah, so what are these?
These are tortillas.
Welcome to the Scene Snobs Podcast.
These are tortillas, Casey.
Yes,
Welcome,
but what
everybody.
are these?
These are tacos because it's Taco Tuesday here on the Scene Snobs Podcast. Welcome, everybody, and join in the fun.
Woohoo!
How are you, Case?
I'm doing great, man. I had a nice little self-care afternoon after getting home from work. Took some time getting myself all, cleaned up, gussied up, just feeling pretty. Because sometimes you got to do it for yourself.
Damn right you do. You just have to. You know what I used to do when I lived in California? I actually went a lot. I really enjoyed it. My self-care was...
Is that when you used to... Was that the autoerotic asphyxiation?
No, that was Florida.
Oh, okay. Makes more sense.
The humidity to create the sweat so I could slip out at the last moment.
That's horrifying.
and trust me, I slipped out. It's
just the bodily thwip-thum is just a very awkward sort of...
Oh my
That's
God.
why I always use a soft bathrobe belt. I found that works best. Yeah.
I just go to Florida and I sweat so bad, and then I get naked and I look like a newborn baby with lots of hair all over.
Highly effective.
Dude, so when I lived in California, my self-care regimen was go to the spa, right? And then I would do floating. You ever been floating?
You have talked about the floating. I am not a floater. Unfortunately, I'm a sinker.
I think you need to float. I think Casey needs to get in his fine-tuned self, in his Zen moment in a flotation tank. Those pods, man, they are insane. You hear, you see, you feel nothing, and you can't stay too long. I had a friend who did it too, and he kind of turned me on to it. But his goal was to hallucinate, because if you are too long without using your senses, your mind starts to wander.
Yeah.
So it was start to hallucinate. I know you know that part. That's not the part I was concerned about.
I mean, my mind wanders enough just sitting in a chair. I don't need to go. I don't need to sit in a deprivation chamber where the fear of nothingness just constantly creeping in all around me. Oh, no, thank you. I'm good.
It's not fearful. I'm telling you. You just get in tune with yourself. Your inner monologue becomes your best friend at that moment.
Well, I have 47 of them, so I have to keep them in check.
Dude, how do you think I wrote all those scripts?
Truth.
I just talked to myself in the pod, and I was like, I'm making a movie.
Hey, Mick. How's it going?
Let's see who's here. We got the chicken, of course. We did sing our little chicken song earlier. We love you, chicken. It was not a little chicken song. It was a wonderful chicken song.
An effective chicken song.
Good evening, Chris Harris. Our buddy, our pal. We're glad you're doing well. And oh my God, is that John Was?
That is the one, the only John Was, doubling down on Taco Tuesday.
What's up, Johnny Was? I'm with Casey. My mind goes for a work all the time without me. Wait,
Yep, just
goes for a
wanders
walk
through.
or work?
Walk, yeah. I think it was autocorrect.
I don't know. My mind is going on a walk right now.
Yeah, yours
little-
is floating, and we all float down here.
Oh no, I don't want that. No, don't do that.
See, that's why floating is bad.
No, floating's not bad.
Floating's terrifying.
Floating's never been the bad part. Like
Hey,
my
you know
shirt?
what? You know what
Did you
bites
see my
and
shirt?
eats? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
the
love that
Obi-Wan,
one.
The showdown.
Yeah, those are really cool. The Obi-Wans, all the shirts you've been grabbing, especially those old school comic book looking ones. I love those graphics. Those are fantastic.
They are fantastic, and I had
Yes,
blown
they
my
are.
nose. I feel bad about that.
Yeah, but no, the floaty things are not cool because that's what like sharks attack. Sharks attack things that are just floating. And at any point, if you are floating in a deprivation chamber, then you could have like the negative sharks come
Listen,
get
man,
you.
I don't know where you think we are right now, but you're in a tank.
Sean.
There's no sharks.
You don't
Remember
know that.
the irrational fear of the bathtub as a kid?
Yes, because that's what it is. Because there are sharks in the bathtub. They're all waiting for you.
That, you know what bothered me? So I knew, like, yes, I was scared as a little kid, like sharks gonna eat me. I don't know why. I mean, there was no logical sense. Even kids should know that. But then you get to the pool, and then you're like, no, shark's not going to fit in this pool, and there's not going to be a shark in the pool. It's going to die if it's in there. But I've seen alligator, and the mutation or whatever it is, and that has terrified me ever since. And then you see like the real news stories. Alligators actually get in pools.
Yeah, Florida.
And I was like, nah. I was like,
Why just don't Florida if
oh,
you can
no.
avoid it.
You really shouldn't. I
Nah.
loved living there. It was beautiful. There's great things to do and see,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like practice Australia.
That's 100% what it is. Most of the stuff isn't necessarily going to kill you, but it's going to maim you and hurt real bad.
I don't know, those boas or those, was it Burmese pythons that are there now? They have they're moving north.
Yeah, they're anaconda size going north. It's cool, man. Don't worry. Virginia is a giant swamp. We're screwed. It's cool.
I'm in the mountains. There's no swamps.
Well,
around
yeah,
here.
I'm in the foothills here, so I guess I'm all right.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Like at the end
You're
of
in
the
the
world,
valley. You're also right where like the eastern diamondback rattlesnake exists. So enjoy.
Yeah, I know. God, why'd you have to do that? Why'd you have to do that, dude? I didn't say. I said we'll be safe, and you
Tank
brought me down.
sharks.
No, they don't.
Negative
exist.
space tank sharks are absolutely one of the top dangers. And in fact, you know what? We should have a fundraiser for that. I think
Tank
it's time that we
sharks?
brought tank sharks. I think it's time we brought to attention to the world the fact that tank sharks are a problem and they're terrifying and they're all in your head. So, like, it's also a mental health crisis. Dude, tank sharks are terrible across the board. We're hitting so many different points here.
I'm baffled. You flabbergast me sometimes.
It's the unspoken killer, tank sharks.
Listen, I saw your QVC bit last night on Star Wars RPG. Don't bring your QVC shit here.
That's not QVC shit. That's
HSN.
legit tank sharks. And yes, it was much more Home Shopping Network. That's not QVC is being very generous with that.
Which one was the first one? What was like the first? Was it the Home Shopping Network or was it like the first one to come out?
HSC, I think, was the Home Shopping Channel. Was that what it called?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't remember.
Something.
It was. Yeah, I don't remember which one the first one
Home
was.
Shopping Network?
Might be.
Maybe Network?
HSN makes sense, but it wasn't QVC,
Yeah, HSN.
right?
No, QVC was not the first. It just became the biggest.
I know a woman she was an actor, but like one of her main jobs, because like she worked for a toy company, and it was like an independent toy company, and they sold a lot of things on QVC, and because she was also an actor, I guess they hired her, and she would like go to Pennsylvania every weekend and do all of the toy presenting or whatever.
That's awesome.
I was like, that's a cool job.
That's a really cool job. I'm going to sell stuff for QVC. I'd be happy to do that.
We should sell our crap.
In the kitchen with Casey. Yeah, I mean, come on. This is great.
Maybe not give it away but it's all charity. Well, we're going to do that during Casters for a Cause. So I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly. We got Casters for a Cause. No, we should do a QVC channel, like Imagine if we became hosts on QVC. That's where this led us. The Scene Snobs led us to doing home shopping, selling katanas.
Dude, if we did the Home Shopping Network, oh, I can imagine it now. If we did the Home Shopping Network, do you realize how much we would be basically Laurel and Hardy or Abbott and Costello at that point? Because like, you think about it, everything they're doing, it's like a con job, right? They're trying to sell something.
Yeah. 100%.
And that's basically going to be us, but you'll be the dopey one where I'm like, I'm not going to listen. I look right at you and just be like, listen, Casey, I'm not the one that they believe is going to mop. It's got to be you. And then just making you out the floor.
No, it's totally true. I would 100%. I'd be like, well, geez, when you're right, Mick.
it's we put a wig on you and it's just me and you playing husband and wife, and it's just like, and I'm like the dullard who's like, I don't know how this works. Oops, and it's broken in half.
Yeah, you just snap a vacuum cleaner in half.
And then she comes in with the new mop, and she's like, "If you want to make things easy, go with this mop. It does whatever." Mops.
That's the best one I've ever seen. Look how simple it is. It's mop-tastic.
Even this dullard can do it. Oh.
So simple a Mick can use it.
That's what she said. Ah.
Yeah.
2-bit humor. That's what we would be if we were on. That's what we would turn into, is that 2-bit humor that you see. I would
spend the rest of my life just doing vaudeville acts for our QVC show for every single episode. That's all it would be.
If we're not dressed like Stuart Smiley with coiffed blonde hairs that is clearly dyed like Zach Morris,
100%,
and talking to everybody just like, hey, who wants to fry today? Oh my God, I can't believe I missed that opportunity. Who wants to fry today?
We could be Ronco salespeople.
Oh, we could be everything. We could do it all.
Everything. We could do it all.
Are you tired of this old egg timer? Well, I got something even better. Tax in your bed.
Do you wonder why you can't get motivated in the morning? Well, here's a new invention that's going to help you. There's a nail in my shoe. That's right. With there's a nail in my shoe, you'll want to be up and motivated and running around in no time.
Who are you to criticize our humor? You watched Looney Tunes for 50 years. Oh, but The Office only made it 9.
Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous.
Let's see what everybody's saying. Chicken, wait, there was a chicken song? What did I miss? You were there. You commented.
Man, I thought you were there for the chicken song.
You got to go back to the beginning and watch it. Hey, Kathleen, what's going on?
Hi, Kathleen.
I'm so glad to hear that, because I know you were dwelling on it for a while. So good for you, and good on your decision, Kathleen. We support you. So the big fish and tentacles last night were fun for you too. Hey, Casey, don't bring that tentacle porn here.
Yeah, it was a lot of different things, but tank sharks dangerous. See, yeah, big squid.
Tank sharks are the most dangerous.
That's John's new name. John's Big Squid.
Have you ever been down to your local spa, going into the flotation device, and you get eaten by a shark? Well, with these new at-home tanks, those sharks can't find their way to you. And with this
electrified fence surrounding, you'll never be interrupted during your stress relief again.
Order 2 now, a his and hers combo, and you get shark repellent from Batman 66.
That's what I want. I want the bat repellent.
That's it. Well, you can buy those for $19.99, and we'll throw in half a can extra.
Half a can extra.
They spent more money than they're ever going to make because they made half can versions.
Exactly. Well, actually, what they did is they filled them the same way the chip companies fill their bags, 50% or less.
Oh my god. I would be the worst on that, because I'd be like on QVC or HSN, I'd be like, hey, have you seen these sunglasses? Buy them. And then I just sit there and like, the phone's not ringing. Every time
it's like 5 more minutes, you're like, people are still waiting. We need to talk to someone on the lines. I can't do anything if no one calls to order these.
Every time
Wait, we have a call?
Every time I hear silence, I murder Casey. What would have shocked everybody is like if like hands.
Your
came
hands
out
it actually came through. I've had to figure that out. God dang it.
Yeah, I've got to hire somebody to get my tattoos and just go there.
Just draw them on poorly on some very different arms.
It's just they're like Batista's arms, and it's just like what?
Well, now I want one Batista arm and one super skinny small arm. So
And
that
they're
way
both
it's
the
just
same
awkward.
size. They're both like right.
This is a lot of people coming over. Would it be worth it?
It would be the best thing.
Oh, man.
And I think there's finger, like it's a woman's hand with finger.
Clearly.
Finger paint,
Oh, yeah.
fingernails.
They got the finger paints on, you know.
Nail polish. That's what it is. I couldn't
There
think of
it
the name.
is.
All right. Kathleen says, what about the preserved dead shark in abandoned zoo or whatever? That thing is scary. All right. You guys went on an adventure. I'm not in it. I'm not talking about your adventure anymore because
No.
I'm over here wearing Obi-Wan.
This is a real thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't remember where it is. I saw it on some weird random Reddit article, but I
Can you
didn't
tell
dig
him-
into it.
Can you tell I'm still jealous that I've never been invited to a role playing?
No, I could feel it.
Nothing wrong.
You're leading with the defensiveness, bro. It's okay.
I know. I listen. You know what?
Let down that big wall, bro.
until it opens up.
No, let that big wall down. It's me. We're safe. This is us. This is
Don't
safe
be my
space.
wife right now. Do not be my wife.
I'm not
right
being
now.
your wife. I'm being your Casey.
You're my
It's
bro.
your Casey.
If she's
Don't
my
you
boo,
know
if
your
she's my boo,
Casey?
if my wife's my boo, you're my bro.
Darn tune, bro.
I love it. All right, toilet squids. You'll never poop inside again. I don't now.
Yeah, John, he
It's
really does
so
answer that
weird.
age-old question. He answers that age-old question, does a bear shit in the woods? He, in fact, does.
No, because the threat is outside. I was not leaving the Bears in 2022. They're coming with me.
He has a safety bucket, is what he calls. It's just his
Sure.
fire and forget release.
I swear to God, he only writes this because he wants me to say it out loud.
Mm-hmm.
It is your black friend Sturdy stopping by to say what's up, Sturdy?
Hi, Sturdy.
Australia. Oh, that's happening in Australia. There's a preserved shark in Australia.
That's wild. I want to go to Australia.
No, never. No,
Wow.
no, I can't do it. I will die in Australia.
Bro, we won't die. If we
I
go
will
to
die.
the Australian zoo, we'll be in too close a proximity to one of the Irwins to have anything terrible befall us. All right. They've had the one terrible thing that was going to happen. They're good. Robert Irwin, fine. Bindi, awesome. Terry, crushing it. Just let's go.
Dude, the closest I get to snakes of any sorts and any kind. Wait. Her name is Rosie. She was preserved shark and was left behind in the wildlife park. I wanted to hear what Kathleen had to say.
Oh,
on the rest
yeah,
of it.
fair.
Before I say this, I am never going to Australia. It's beautiful. It looks so exotic and gorgeous
Right?
and gorgeous there. And I have a lot of respect for Australia. Those
Yeah.
are men. Those are men who fight kangaroo. That's it. That's the reason. Just
The way
because-
we drunkenly go streaking, they drunkenly fight kangaroos. It's
Yeah.
We are
Dude.
not the same.
They just fight and kangaroos are only there. So anytime you've seen a man punch a kangaroo in the face, and it doesn't stop them because they're tough as hell. You ever seen them bounce on their like tail? It's crazy. Yeah, I know where this is going. This is Scene Snobs, but I'm going down Wildlife Kingdom. But just bear
Let's
with
roll.
me. I'm coming back around. So kangaroos, like if any man can punch a kangaroo in the face, like get out and just be like, I want to box. I remember when I was a kid.
Mhm.
I'm going back there. Let's go back to the past. Join me, shall you? Okay. I was going back and I'm watching Looney Tunes, actually. Go back from that. I remember they had the kangaroo on there.
Mhm.
And like sometimes the Sylvester ones, things like that. And
The
he
one
always
who
had
had would have the one that would pop out of the pouch and punch him with the boxing gloves on.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I never understood why they wore boxing gloves. Whenever you saw them in a cartoon or somewhere, never
Mhm.
understood that until I got older. And I was like, this is This is what they do for fun.
Yeah.
They punch kangaroos, and the kangaroos punch back, and it's amazing. And
that's fine until they kick back. The punching back is fine. When they kick back, you're dead. So there's a little bit of difference there.
There's no short amount of respect that I have for Australia. I do, and its people. Mm-hmm. So like anybody listening, and we do have listeners in Australia. That's the funny part. We've even interviewed people from there. I'm not going there out of sheer fear, not of you, of all of the things that can murder me, and you know what those are.
Smooth-brained mammal like that koala that basically has the same functional brain as a lizard. That's terrifying.
It's like if you and I were standing somewhere, right? And
somewhere, anywhere, like on the Appalachian
We're
Trail.
Just out.
Let's do
we're
it.
Like,
okay,
we're on. I don't know. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. So,
oh, great, awesome! With the big barriers and the junk everywhere, and the cars honking, and half the homeless people there. No, it's great, wonderful place. Thanks. Could have gone anywhere, and you sent me to Trashville. No, that's wonderful. No, thanks.
There's a reason
Mick,
we're there
for this awesome vacation.
No, quiet your mouth. I'm announcing our bid for president. We're both old enough now for 2024.
I'm not
it's
old enough
yet. Manhattan plot for prez. And
obviously,
we're going to turn this country around one laugh at a time. And
awesome.
and it's not president, vice president, or president, vice president. I realize everybody listening to that is just like, you're an idiot. But
really confused.
I meant one of us.
Trying to say.
So my point being here.
One of us.
My point being is that we both are going to be president equally.
Awesome.
We're going to set a precedent. They have to let this both in. And our running mate, VP, none other than Snoop Dogg.
Wow,
because I feel like he would be the greatest person to hang out with.
Our foreign relations would be covered. We'd never have a problem again.
Who would be my? Okay, we're president. We're going on a completely different realm here, people. Just deal with it.
Let's ride.
We're president. Equal presidents. First time it's ever been done. Mm-hmm. But I have not read the Constitution through and through, but I'm pretty sure it's not on there.
I'm pretty sure we could look. Yeah, I don't know if the elastic clause is that stretchy, but I love the thought. Let's go with it. Let's do this thing.
No, I said I haven't read it, and I'm pretty sure it's not on there.
I'm aware.
Oh. Well,
and you call yourself a National Treasure fan. Pushaw.
I saw it in the movie. I've even seen it in real life. I didn't want to read it.
I've seen it, but I've never read it.
I read the gist of it. I've learned not every word.
Yo, I got the Spark Notes, all right? I found...
It was a long time ago, man. I'm 40 now. I don't want to read it.
I read the plaque in front of it.
I think I earn respect for that because I may not have read it, but I'm also not the same jerk that's out there going, well, my rights are this, my rights are that. I'm just like, am I good this week? Like, did I do anything wrong?
It's not a terrible idea to know where you land. You might want to read that little Bill of Rights. It's got some interesting stuff in it.
I'll tell you what. You can read it to me.
Oh, deal.
You have a nice voice. You can read it to me.
Deal. All right, that's what I'll do. I'll just start reading historical documents for people who don't want to read them. That's
a great idea, Casey. That's a great idea. Why are you not doing it? Everybody, you heard it on this show. That was Casey's idea. You steal it, I pummel you. I will pummel you.
I love you. I'll do that.
I will do it. Wait, you can read it to me too. Maybe we should do lives of just you reading the stuff with your voices.
I'm in.
Make it a Patreon. I might.
I'll do Stewie reading the yes. Now for the Declaration of Independence. Okay, so this is how this goes. All right.
Dude, we got one vote.
Yeah, we got a vote.
Everybody write in the Scene Snobs. You have to write in the Scene Snobs because then it counts for both of us. Dude, all I want, I'm announcing this now. This is my proclamation. You don't have to like me. You don't have to care about me. But I'm asking you, waste a vote on election day and write in the Scene Snobs. I want to get at least a percentage so our name pops up
If we got to 1%, that would be the most phenomenally ridiculous thing ever, and I would be in love with you.
American.
That would officially seal the deal.
American.
That would be it.
Republican, Libertarian, Democrat, Independent, Green, Fling, Ting, Tinder, Binder, whatever else. Just vote for the Scene Snobs. Write us in. Get us 1% so our name pops up on the news everywhere. I beg you. It's not going to be that big a deal, this election. It really isn't. It's going to be we're going to be good.
My brain, I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on Tinder Binder. I couldn't get past that
at
one.
This point. I'm throwing out the rhyme.
Matthew McConaughey reading the Constitution. That's a strong one.
But here's the thing. I don't want to spend any campaign money.
No, we don't have money to spend. We're going to be campaigning the old way. It's called barnstorming, where we're just going to jump on trains and just go up and down the coast.
Casey, I see it now. Our campaign.
Oh, this is great. Okay. Let's hear it, baby.
Waste a vote. Give it to the Scene Snobs.
It's too wordy. It's too much.
Don't
Waste
vote for anyone but.
Waste your vote. Vote snobs.
Whoever comes up, which one was it? Say it again.
Waste your vote. Vote snobs.
Yes, I love it. But we got to say write in.
Right
on the back.
Write in snobs to prove you're fucking over it.
I'm gonna make a thing tomorrow. Our campaign slogan for us: waste a vote, vote, whatever you said. Somebody come up with some campaign slogans for us. We'll take the best ones.
We'll take the first ones. It don't even have to be best, because anything's gonna beat what we've got.
I want to be president with you, Casey, and I think everybody wants to listen. How do you not have a president, when I say president, I mean both of us, that are this close?
Let them say we're crazy. I don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby. Don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart.
And you know the rest.
Do the right thing. Vote snobs. Bub, crushing it. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
I'm going to use these. Oh, what about waste your vote snobs? Are you telling us? It feels like
I feel like
a demand.
This is becoming a word jumble, like snobs vote your waste.
Write in snobs.
Write in snobs.
I don't know. Somebody do something.
Write in snobs for jobs.
Do the right. Oh, I didn't. Now I get it. I didn't see it earlier. It was WRT.
I'm telling you, that was strong. Do the right thing. Vote snobs.
Chris says there's a special election in Virginia coming in February.
Who knows for what? Let's just jump in.
Let's jump in, right? Let's practice now, everybody. Get it out there. Waste your vote and vote for the Scene Snobs down the line. Dude, how crazy would it be if, like, Tulsa, we became city council members?
Well, first of all, there are rules to actually being able to make it in. You have to be a resident. There's a lot of bylaws, and each state has its own constitution and set of laws.
I'm an American, all right. My residency is everywhere.
Yes, you are. Yep, those good old broad strokes, you imperial bastard, you.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Will be. And I expect
so good.
Did I show you what we have now?
Hold on. I got a great idea. Are you ready for part of our slogan?
Yeah.
Mick Madness 24.
Oh wait, that's the wrong thing. I went to the wrong thing.
Well, don't go to the wrong thing. Mick Madness 24. Okay.
Mick Madness 2024. Write us in.
Make the right choice.
Make the right choice. We've come up with it together. I'm not going to remember these, so I'm going to have to re-listen to this.
No, that's why we have a show. We're recording this.
I know.
And everyone
one
who's
and done
part of
Reddit.
it, we're so grateful for all of you. It's brilliant.
Chris is gonna. We should give. Listen, all right. Let's fill our cabinet. And you know, all right. Who should be agriculture?
It's got to be someone who's a weed specialist.
I know. Woody
That's
Harrelson.
absolutely. Is he a grower
I think.
or a
I'm
shower?
pretty sure. I'm both.
Obviously.
1000%.
The man's name is Woody.
Yeah.
There's
Both
no
real
way.
life and on Cheers.
Exactly. There are far too many penis references in that man's life for him to not just be massively hung.
Okay. Woody Harrelson is our agriculture. guy.
Agricultural chief. Because he's going to at least pick the right people.
Who's our Surgeon General? We need a doctor. You know who's
I
touring
mean, this
this
is
year?
a really good time. Yeah, what?
There's a doctor touring this year. We can get him.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know?
Oh, David
Bill
Tennant?
Cosby's going back out on tour this year.
Ooh.
And he's a doctor.
He's a TV doctor.
He's
I wouldn't
the
trust
first-
that.
Could you imagine it? Oh, Snoop for agriculture. I like it, but at the same
Okay.
time, Snoop, I want out there talking to the people. He needs to
Yeah,
be.
he needs to be our VP very specifically because
Yeah.
of his international relations. When
Right.
he's going to visit places, a lot of people are stoked to see him. So he's really good for that. We also need a UN ambassador who's going to do kind of the same thing, but also be more of a hardliner in the UN.
I like it.
So I'm thinking actually Ken Jeong, not for AG. I want Ken Jeong for Surgeon General because he's a doctor.
He's a doctor.
And I think he'd be wonderful.
Where should we put Mark Wahlberg? We're gonna have to give him a place.
A place that forces him, give him a freaking mustache.
You're so mad about that caterpillar.
I'll never let it go. It was literally such a great opportunity to nail a perfectly great movie and to really embody all of the characters properly. And he couldn't be bothered to have a mustache or a little bit of gravelly voice. Oh,
Dude, I liked it. All right, what's it called again?
Uncharted.
I forgot.
Uncharted.
Uncharted. That's what it was.
I really like that thing that you're breaking down. What was the name of that thing again, guys?
I've seen it. I liked it.
No,
I forgot that. I was trying to think of the game, which is the same thing. But yeah.
Okay, if Wahlberg's going to be anything, he gets transportation because he's a bus driver.
Wahlberg is Secretary of Defense.
No, he is not our
No
SecDef.
way.
Absolutely
No
not.
way.
Our SecDef is going to be way cooler than that. We need someone who's intelligent, well versed, has played that position before. I
Really?
say Donald Sutherland.
I mean, he's old, man.
Well, I know, but we have to have at least one ancient dude on this council.
No, he played the president in Hunger Games. I can't do it to the people. If
Okay,
something
all right.
happens to us and the line goes,
Yeah, the line
we
of
don't know what kind
succession.
of
and then-
president he'll be.
We don't need President Rose. You're right, or whatever his name was.
Well,
Who
I got
else
it.
would we have as our which one? Which
We
position?
hire all the original 6 Avengers as our cabinet, right? All the actors who played them. And we
Okay.
tell them, as a matter of national security, by serving the pleasure of the president, us,
Mhm.
they have to do their jobs as their characters. And
That's a big ask. I don't know how comfortable I am with that.
if your president asks you, you need to do it.
What?
I feel like it felt very Nixon-y. That felt very
That
Nixon.
did. I feel like the prestige of the office is not what it once was, bro. And you just really came at that hard. Like you.
Oh no, you know that
You should be honored to stand in line when I tell you to rise to the occasion.
Who's the creepiest president?
The creepiest president?
Like the one that really is like, oh, you got problems, dude. Who you think? And you can't say what's his name? Can't think of his name now. Cheney. I know he's vice president, but
No,
they
I
don't
think
count.
Garfield was pretty messed up. I feel like Garfield definitely like locked kids in a dungeon and then
You
just
don't-
like just tortured them. Like I see Garfield being that kind of guy.
You
Or
don't think
Grover
that,
Cleveland was probably pretty messed up.
You're making a joke of this, but you don't think Clinton was the worst?
No.
Why do you
President.
creepy?
President. How about everyone who owns slaves? That's who I think.
No,
was the
that's
creepiest.
wrong. That makes
That's
dicks.
anyone who owns slaves was pretty freaking creepy. Anyone
And
who
I would
felt
say
like that
something-
they had purchase over.
I'm
a
trying
human
not to
being.
curse. That is why I'm not saying something worse than dicks. But yes, Casey, I agree with you there. But I meant like creepy in like a Prince Andrew way.
Oh, Prince Andrew creepy?
Yeah.
Like creepy Uncle Touchy?
Oh, this one I can get behind. Michael J. White for second defense.
Yeah, actually, no, that'd be cool. Michael J. White for Sec Def.
No, I know who. We get the guy who played Guile in Street Fighter. He was the most American dude I know.
I love it.
Did you know? what I heard?
want. Oh, you know who I want? I want Regina King for Urban Development
Why?
because she's amazing.
I mean, I can connect it by the 227 thing because it's like that takes place in an apartment building.
Yeah, but didn't you actually like see Watchmen?
Oh,
She'd
that's
be able
right.
to handle
Oh my
crime
god.
and shit.
Oh my
bro. What are you
god,
doing?
dude! Listen, Regina King is the best. I think she's one of the greatest actors working today.
Love her. And
Here's
director.
the deal.
She's phenomenal
She
director.
did a great job with the movie. Here's the thing. She pops up in so many different movies throughout her career. It floors me every time because I'm like, oh my god, I forgot you were in it. Because like she started in 227 as a child actor. I was watching Friday the other day and I forgot she was the little sister.
Yeah.
She just pops up. Like I was watching over Christmas, this Christmas, and I forgot she was in that.
Mhm.
Like she's just in everything, man. She's
Phenomenal.
good.
And I rewatched The Harder They Fall the other day. Freaking so great.
That's a good point. I don't know, man. Biden sniffing his hair is pretty creepy. I mean, slaves are terrible, and it's disgusting. But I wouldn't classify it really as the creepy as like I'm going for here. Is like the I don't want. You don't gotta make me sit on
Calvin
your lap.
Coolidge. Calvin Coolidge. Did you see the clothes that guy wore? He was way too religious to not be pretty creepy.
All right. Let's settle the debate right now.
Settled.
Presidents versus popes. Who were worse? Collectively.
Popes.
Yeah. I mean, we know.
That's not even a question. I mean,
It sounded better in my head when I said it.
which is great though. Presidents versus popes is really neat if you want to do like a celebrity deathmatch thing and see who take a steel face to the chair. Watch it.
Teddy
Watch its
Roosevelt,
old
because he's
Saint-
lame.
St. Paul the Great just pulls out some knuckles from under his crotch and like just jack slaps FDR. Wow.
He lifts up his alb and an altar boy pops out and hits him.
I don't know what's funnier, that image or the fact that you know it's an elm. Of all the things you mock me for knowing, you called the robe the proper name.
Yeah, my father was a deacon.
True. I still don't know what a deacon is.
I did
It's-
12 years in a Catholic prison, dude.
Positions in the church make no sense to me. They're the strangest rank structure, and I don't
They're
get it.
really
And quite
stupid.
frankly, it's bothersome. I don't.
You're a
I don't
bishop.
see-
Okay. All right, I like that.
Cool.
You're a cardinal. Wear red now. Idiots.
Neat. You get a bigger hat.
Idiots. Welcome back to Vatican Talk with Mick and Casey.
Well, at least the Anglicans had it right when they went really green and gold. I feel like that extra flourish was a delight to add. That splash of color, very nice.
It's very true, Casey. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Or
Who is-
whenever when they bust out purple for Easter, because purple was the color for the Roman emperors.
All right,
Royal.
just tell the history. It's like like listen. I know you know it. Stop saying things like say them. I don't know what you're saying right now. It's confusing me.
I'm talking about the colored robes of the Catholic priests.
I get
And
that.
the Anglican priests changed their robes to green and green and gold
Okay.
as more prominent, which is generally the Easter colors of the Holy Roman Catholic Church, which also on occasion will bust out purple, because purple is famous for being the color of the Holy Roman Empire, because it was the king of the Holy Roman Emperor, or color of the Holy Roman Emperor, also known as the king's colors.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's
It was
pretty
so
rad.
confusing because when I say a thing and then you say like an actual like real thing,
Uh-huh.
like I just say a joke, you say a real thing. I get confused because I'm like, wait, is this a joke? Are you getting to the joke? Are you doing
Well,
that thing where you tell the actual fact, which is
I'm
fine.
joking about the fact while telling the fact. I was trying to work it together, and clearly it
But it's
didn't land.
confusing me. All right. It's not I'm not even worried about our audience right now. It's
Oh, I get that.
confusing me.
No, I know, bro. It's cool. We're friends. This is what we do.
Yeah, on election day we'll
Yeah.
vote for you and you vote for us, but our vote counts as one.
Yeah.
Unless
naturally.
we're losing, then it counts as two.
Bingo. If we need it, it's two.
Nerd alert. Yeah, he's a
Nerd alert. Where? Yeah.
actually
nerds.
I wouldn't mind you doing more like history takes like that on the show, but you got to do it in a less confusing way. You can't do
Yeah,
it off
no.
the joke, because then I'm like, wait, because I either get into, oh, we're joking about this mode, or I'm like, oh, do I have to learn? Wait, hold on, and then get into that mode.
Am I learning? No, I get it, bro. Look, I think of it as like Ethan Suplee at the sailboat. You'll see it. You'll see it soon enough. You just got to believe in yourself.
It's a schooner. Schooner.
Yeah, it's a schooner. Haha, dumbass. It's a sailboat.
Dude, Kevin Smith should be the Department of the Interior or whatever.
Ooh. He could be a Department of Education,
Okay.
because that man can teach you how to budget.
He's
Maybe
going
he
to
should
go
be
to
the
every
Secretary of
school.
the Treasury.
He's going to go to every school. He's going to do a tour of like every school and just do the AMAs he does, like a night with.
Yes.
And they're never going to go back to school again because he goes
It's
on
gonna
for
be amazing.
hours. It's amazing though. And you learn so much.
What's
All right.
the other one? We got to figure out a department of. I think our Department of the Treasury should be run like a mob. It should be a mafioso style dude overwatching that. Or even better, what if we get someone like Sophia Boutella, who just has to sit there in some really harsh lined outfit and some really harsh lined glasses, and three other people around her do the talking for her. That's even better. I love that.
Oh my God.
Like, she's so important, she doesn't have to talk to you, and we're the only one she actually interacts with.
And we're the president. Talk, damn it. Not you.
Yeah, one of her three voices. Oh, I love it.
All right. We were talking about I wanted to ask about transportation. Department of Transportation.
Yep.
I'm thinking the cast of Fast and the Furious.
Wait, is The Rock in it or no?
No Rock.
Okay. Well, if we don't have Paul Walker, I don't know how much I trust Vin Diesel just off the leash.
I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I'm pretty sure The Rock, he would Game of Thrones us. He would take over.
Oh, of course he would. 100%. We can't have him in that position. We can't let him onto the small council. He'll have the city's watch under the gold cloaks will be under his command in no time.
Dude, I don't know. The Rock would just try to take over.
Yeah.
He tried to do with DCU.
Right. Yeah. But he failed. He's failed everywhere he's tried to take over. Even the action movie market eventually went, yeah, we get it. Another Rock movie. Okay. Cool.
Dude, I have new merch I wanted to show you. So I forgot to tell you earlier. So I'll just
Who
tell you
else
on the
do we
show.
want for Department of Transportation? I feel like it's
I'm telling you, the whole cast of whatever the hell.
of Fast and the Furious. All right.
Yeah, that one.
All right. What about Transformers?
Let's just get Michael Bay.
Just Michael Bay. Hey,
Michael Bay.
you're in charge of transportation. Well, every time he builds something, he blows it up.
Dude, look at this. We're a
We're
puzzle.
a
man.
puzzle?
Yeah.
Bro, we're a puzzle.
Yeah, and it has Easter eggs on it. Yeah.
We made it.
I made it. That's
No,
nobody else made it for us.
Looks like we made it.
So,
You don't have to tell me that. I'm going with it. We're
Oh.
a puzzle, bro. How awesome
Dude,
is
we are
that?
a puzzle.
You can't crush my dreams,
I'm not crushing your dreams. I think it's great.
my puzzle dreams.
Your puzzle dreams. We're a puzzle. Your face is on a puzzle.
Yeah.
I want you to go back to your hometown, right? Go back to Falls Village.
Yep.
Falls Village, Connecticut,
Yes, sir.
which I assume is a town. Let me picture it. Don't tell me anything. I don't want to know. I want to tell you what I see in my head. I
Fire away.
see like Mayberry / Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman Town. Like that's how dated it is, but it's like still up to date Mayberry. And it's just filled with like 25 people, like Doc Holliday, like that sort of type of town. But you're all dressed in pink khaki shorts, with like Lacoste, like a peach Lacoste shirt, with the collar popped, and then like a sweater over it tied right here. You are dressed like the grandson in Caddyshack at the dinner.
Yeah.
That's and not just you. I'm not saying you, Casey.
No, that's everybody.
Everyone. You grew up on a farm, and I just imagine all of you dressed like that, like
Honestly,
Carlton Banks.
That was the next town over. Like you're not at all far off. You're not off at all. We had 3 towns directly in line like that, and Falls Village was kind of the middle. It was just the country, and then you had North Canaan, which was like the urbanish area, and then you'd have Salisbury, where it was like the high end, highfalutin, fancy folk. Yes, and I went to I myself was a graduate of Salisbury Central School, elementary school. Yes, and
there you
people
go.
spoke like that.
You're a
For real.
hoity-toity from Connecticut.
Yeah, no, I'm totally
why
totally
you know so
hoity-toity,
much.
bro.
That's why you know so much about history.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just that
there's
part of your
really-
life in Salisbury.
That's pretty much because there's nothing else to do. So you just walk around and go, here's an old wall. I wonder what that could have been. I don't know. Let me go to the library and read about stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
I just imagine though, like
We did have a library. I mean, we were highfalutin fancy. There's like, have you never done the aerial maps of my hometown on the
No.
show? Did we not do that? That's funny.
I guess. I don't know. You really want me to dox you on our show?
No, that's probably fair. Let's not do that.
You don't have to tell us where you live.
No, I'm not going to give you my home address.
Tell me. Tell me where it is.
No, tell me right now. Do it right now.
I want to see
Tell
it.
me.
I want to see
No,
it.
no.
Hold on.
Well, I'll show you that later. But yeah, man, it's a very small town. Very, very small.
All right, I'm pulling it up. I'm
Very,
pulling it up.
very small.
You know, there's a podcast, right? So anybody listening is like, you guys are assholes.
No, pretty much. I'm aware, and I apologize for that. But you are not far off on the Mayberry connection there.
There it is, Falls
So
Village.
yeah. So if you cruise on in there, and
Okay.
as you scroll in, you see the small loop that makes
No.
that's the
Where?
that's the that loop of a road. How it's kind of a long oval.
This?
That is, yeah. That's the town.
That's the entire town?
Yeah. Yeah. And you see where there's like up north where the little red dot is for the actual says Falls Village, and how there's like 3 or 4 buildings entirely in there. That's our town. That's what's there.
That's ridiculous, dude. I don't know if I should talk to you anymore.
I told you, man, real small. We was tiny folk.
You're so small town that I think by you breaking out, it's like something from Australia got out and came to another country.
Yeah.
That's
no,
kind of
100%.
you
That's
coming
what
out
I
of Falls Village.
Yeah.
We-
Yeah, I broke out and was just like, what do I see? This
You're not
world shall be
supposed to break.
mine. And I have no idea what I'm doing in this world. That's why I've been screwing so many things up and doing so much stuff wrong. I didn't know. I'm
They
just
put a
trying to
hex
learn
on you?
because
Because the demon comes back whenever the population dwindles down to a certain point, And
That's
it's
what
only
happens,
at
man.
25. Without you, it's only at 20.
Exactly. So the Puritan like pastor that we have who's lived for like 700 years is still there, like doing his ritual to stay alive. All this is plausible. It's all plausible.
Oh my God, Casey, you've destroyed us all. False Village. That the reason it's that small is because it's the actual Hellmouth. And you were supposed to stay and protect Earth.
Yeah, I was the Slayer. I didn't even know. Once a generation, Slayer's chosen, and I was like, wait,
Oh.
I basically was like, nah, screw this, and bailed.
Hey, look at this. It's Stuffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, too amusing. Meow. That's pretty much how everyone talked to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait to take out the Jag this weekend. Yeah. A lot of
Dude.
Prestons and Tristans and Millsaps.
I know that one time I went with you. We were the biker gang. Well, not gang. They don't like gang. Club.
No, they're not a gang. They were a biker club. A
A gaggle of bikers.
A gaggle of biker enthusiasts.
The Motoped Club of the Year.
Oh, yes, the classic Motoped Club 2014.
No, they were good guys. But we
Yeah,
were
yeah,
with
it
them
was
when we
wild.
went to, where did we go? Hartford?
Hartford, Connecticut. Yes, sir.
And it was just so odd. It was just a weird, really weird place. Like you had all those lawyer boys rolling in their loafers, and then you had bikers there, and it's just like, what is wrong with Connecticut, man? It's like they
There's a lot.
It's on the wrong side of New York. You have to be on the southern side.
It's just
be
very
better.
confused. That's the thing as well, because it gets the bleed over from the Hamptons. So it doesn't know what it's trying to do. And then and half of the upper half of New York, or of Connecticut rather, is like blue collar, Boston all the way, kid. And then the southern half is very, New York. And those jerks. And those but it's the hoity-toity New Yorkers.
Dude.
And the leafers. The damn leafers who come up and just drive slow on my 25-mile-per-hour road.
Dude, why did we not why did we not think of this like Mick Manhattan, and then you'd be like Sid, and just be like Staten Island Dan, and that would just be the names.
That's a great idea. Let's do
Live
that.
from Virginia. But it makes sense because that's what made Connecticut and New Jersey fight so ardently.
Oh yeah,
was that
constantly.
We both wanted New York. We both desperately wanted New York City to notice us.
Yeah, that's all we wanted. We're like, look at us. So we went high fashion. You guys went with the brawlers. We have different styles. That's all it is. You went,
the
hey,
war.
we see you guys gets rid of garbage. We can do garbage getting rid of. Look at this.
So it's a worse war than the Toledo War.
Oh, it was a tough one.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Oh man.
Nothing like the old Staten Island brawl. That's, I think, what they called it.
Dude. Staten Island, man. That's some good times there. I'll tell you that. All right, guys. We won't hold you hostage any longer. We're gonna start getting ready, but I just want to remind you guys, we've 2 more shows this week on Friday, both on Friday.
Both on
So
Friday.
make sure you tune in. So yeah, we have Friday morning, 7 to 10 a.m. Make sure you join in for the Snob Nation Morning Drive Live Show. And then that night we are doing a Friday the 13th CF brought to you by Carolina Fear Fest. As you see, we are official reps, and they are sponsoring that episode where we are going to talk some horror with some fun people. So make sure you tune in on that. That's going to be, I think, 7:30, 8 o'clock around there. I will have an official time soon. Guys, what is it?
I said sweet.
Yeah.
Official times are always helpful.
Yeah. Well, it's around that area. Figure it out. We want to thank our patrons. We love you guys. Appreciate you. Keep the lights on. Tim, Paul, Stacy, Matt, Aaron, Chris S, Chris H,
George G3, Dan, John B, Ron, Jason, AJ, Dale, and John W. We thank you all so very much.
And guys, we do have 3 tiers available right now. We are going to be making some changes very soon, so jump in now. You can take advantage of some of the stuff. But head over to patreon.com/thescenesnobs. All right.
And make sure to head on over to Discord and join the Snobs Nation, where we continue on the conversation and we hang out with the grooviest group of people this side of the Mississippi, or that side, because you could be anywhere. It's the internet. Check us out at Snobs Nation Discord.
Links, of course, are below. Guys, make sure to hit like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. It helps go a long way in the algorithm. We're building up pretty good. We have a lot of fun videos that are coming out, so make sure to check those out.
And pop on over and get yourself some of the hottest stuff on the block with this fancy Scene Snobs merch. Make sure to use promo code SNOBS to get 10% off your purchase and shroud yourself in the sexiest finery this side of, well, anywhere. I'm not going to do the Mississippi thing. It's the internet. Go buy our clothes.
And also, there's a puzzle now.
There's a puzzle!
Guys, make sure you're following us everywhere. We're all over the place at the Scene Snobs. And you're going to want to check out some of those videos we're posting because they are hilarious. And you can also follow Casey at Platimus21 on Instagram, at Casey the Man on TikTok, and at Twitter Night on Twitter. All right, guys. This has been a fun show. We really appreciate you guys joining in. I'm going to let my buddy Casey take it away.
Well, we appreciate it as always. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It means the world, whether you're listening to us on podcast, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and good night, whichever time it may be. We are grateful as always. Hopefully we were able to shine a little light on your crazy wackadoo life and make you a little happy, give you a little smile on your face. In the meantime, until next time, make sure to take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and be kind to each other.
All right, everybody. I can't say it better myself, so I won't. I'll see you on Friday.